guys, this is my second tutorial, still about editing in particular with Premiere, but this is gonna be more advanced. I'm gonna show you my progress in the movie that I'm doing right now for MBA Film HL in school. One of the scenes, I started one of the scenes of this movie when I was editing for the first tutorial that I did, and now I'm gonna continue. So I'm gonna open Premiere here. This is what I have for now. You can see this is all the things in the editing process that I did for now. When you notice, for example, I'm just noticing now, when you notice some red boxes right here, these are some media that are missing in your computer, and this happens a lot, in particular with Premiere, when you, for example, cancel something that you use. For example, this, I guess, was a slide for the after credits. I don't have it anymore, it's missing now, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, and delete also this one. Okay, so what I want to do today, remember the scene of last time that starts from here. Let's go back 1 second to show you how it starts. Okay, let's see. Okay, use this to cut. Okay, here we start the part of the protagonist of my movie, Anthony, writing the letter. Cut to the close-up. I did I modified a bit the scene that I edited last time during the tutorial because I had to improve it. So this is what I got. What I want to try to do today, and it's gonna be difficult, it's gonna be using the close-up of the candle. That is a really important tool, as I explained in the last tutorial. Okay, here, to then cut and edit another scene and put it inside this one to show to the audience and to give the impression that everything is gonna happen between this shot and when I'm gonna cut again to this sequence. It's gonna be a dream inside the head of Anthony, that is my protagonist. So here the zoom goes into the candle, and then we'll go back to him sleeping. What I want to do is put my scene between when he wakes up and the candle. So let's see, where is the scene? The scene is from here. Okay, before, let's select this part of the movie and let's move it to the right to have more space to edit here. Another important tool that I forgot to explain last time is this bar down here. You can move it to like focus more on some scenes or some shot you can be more specific if you make it bigger, or you can make it smaller and have like a fuller picture of the whole movie. In this case, let's keep it medium. The scene that I want starts from here, from this box, these two boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this and take it to the right. Okay. As I said before, okay, this scene, I'm gonna show you briefly. It's the same guy who was writing the letter that is thinking in his head of trying to break in the house of his girlfriend without permission. The girlfriend is gonna then call 911. But the cool thing that I want to show, and I'm using editing to show that, is that this has to be something that doesn't really happen and it's only in the head of our character. So let's go back to the scene of before. Now let's make it bigger, to be more specific, to not do mistakes. Okay, here he's writing. Let's go back. As I said before, I wanna cut to the candle, because it's a great tool to kind of distract and give me the opportunity to change what's gonna happen in my scene. Where is the candle? It's exactly at the end. Sorry to play it. Okay, I'm gonna separate this part now. I need more space. So let's move this here. Actually, more space. Let's move the scene that I'm gonna use right now on the right. This one that for the moment I don't need here. I'm gonna reselect this one, bring it back here, and then add this one at the end, and let's see how the effect that I want to convey worked out. So let's play his writing. The pencil. An important part, and when you're editing you have to be really careful to detail. So in this case I'm able to edit even before the candle, because Anthony will drop the pencil and then stop, which is gonna mean that he fell asleep, but for now we don't know it. For now we just cut to this scene, and I'm gonna leave the final part of it. 911. He's gonna call 911.
Hello? Yeah, my ex-boyfriend's gone crazy and he wants to break in. Like, can somebody help me, please? Send help.
But guess what? It's not gonna happen. This was a dream. And we understand that it's a dream because of the candle to start again the scenes, and because he was sleeping. Like, we created a continuity, which is the most important thing that you need to use editing for. So yeah, this worked out actually well. I think it's a good idea. Since we can see still the continuity. The continuity is the main point of editing. And yeah. Sorry guys, I was interrupted by someone that didn't know that I was doing a video, so let's try to continue from where I stopped. So yeah, I was able to show the idea of the dream and editing my scenes together. So now I'm gonna try to take the final sequence, put it together, and so now I kind of have my complete movie. Let's see if it's still good. So as I did before, this is the end of my previous scene. He goes out, opens the door. What? Okay, here I notice that there is something that it's not working, which is this shot. Why is this shot here? This one. Let's take it off, and I might have forgot it from the other part. Yeah, I did forget it. Zoom in. I did forget it here because that one was supposed to be before the car, and this complicates my things, but this is actually good that it happened, because now I'm gonna show you how I put just this small part there. So we're trying to put it between these two. So we select here, move, take this one here, take this one here, zoom out. No. Okay, now I did a mistake. I'm gonna press Command Z and it's gonna put it back. So now let's move it here. Yeah. So now it's still as before, but there is the message before. Yeah. And then the car, perfect. Now let's check why this is longer than the audio. Okay. Let's put my final part here. Okay. We have the cut, we have the final scene. Okay. Perfect. So this is how it looks like when you're almost done with a movie. There is not the music, and when you add the music, which is really easy, you just have to add it from your computer. It's gonna appear in this third line in green. That's gonna be, it's your music. With editing and with Premiere, you can regulate and overlap the music with your original audio and play them both at the same time without showing just one of those. And yeah, this is not done for my movie, but at least I showed some more complicated things about editing and more about filming and how to show your ideas using editing and how to how can I say, how to change the position of scenes and switch between them. And yeah, so this is the end of my second tutorial. I hope it can be useful and you can learn something from it. And yeah, thank you.